2023, I kind of want to be, how should I put it, rich myself so I can give money to America First and stuff like that. They said you cannot be atheist, cannot be gay. I
I
believe in
don't, to
God.
be fair, I don't think gay is a religion, but yeah.
It's, I mean, like,
What did Ralph ask you to message Ella Malding?
I did not prepare for that question.
He told you previously that he felt you were his protege, but he was joking, essentially, is what you're saying.
I don't know, honestly.
What kind of stuff do you do for them in return?
Let's see. In return,
So how are you doing today after all the drama?
uh, I'm doing fine. I went with my sister to get groceries.
Okay, that's nice. So just so you know, I'm having this interview with you just because I wanted to get your perspective on this. It's not
Yeah.
and also I want to genuinely ask you some questions, I guess. So I don't want you to think that I'm like using you for content or anything like that. I just wanted to like just ask you some questions and stuff like that. Um, so I guess you are somebody who strives to be part of AF or Cozy, right?
I mean, I try to, but I'm just
Mhm.
gonna stick to YouTube for now. I'm just
Oh,
vibing. I'm just vibing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What makes you what drives you to be part of AF or Cozy?
Hmm. Well, I'm actually independent now, so I could be myself. But what drives me to, I could answer this question. What drives me to be a conservative is that the left's crazy and they want to brainwash kids.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But
And,
there's a difference. Uh-huh. Sir, go ahead.
I've been looking at different conservative groups on
Uh-huh.
which one is the best for like young people, like being hyper focused and trying to make the country a better place. And America First Foundation seems like the best one, you know?
Okay. Um uh and it seems that you look up to a lot of the people within America First, right?
Yeah, they're nice people. Kai Clips,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
John Doyle, all those people. Very good.
Is there something that it's in particular about AF that you find different from other conservative groups?
Um, yeah, the people inside it, like like some of the Groyper friends I met, are actually pretty nice and respectful, and
Mhm.
they truly care about this country a lot. You know,
Mhm.
they want to make it
Mhm.
better, and they have enough energy on their side to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
Nick meeting Ye basically pushed the Overton window to the point where now everything Nick has built is an empire, not a fortress anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting way of putting it. Um So, what makes you see Nick and Ethan Ralph and these others as mentors?
They're true heroes because they stand for what they believe in. They don't compromise on principle. They don't compromise on their values. They stand for, you know, Christian nationalism. They stand for nationalistic values like God, family, and country. And it's good. It's a good thing that they
Yeah.
stand up for that. Yeah.
But them as people, is there anything specifically about them as people on a personal
That
level?
Yeah, on a personal level, they helped me a lot. They are very polite and respectful every time I try to talk to them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And were you always a Christian nationalist, or did you have any other political beliefs growing up?
I fun, okay, funny story. I was gonna vote for Tulsi Gabbard, but then she supported Medicare for all, so I decided to go full on Trump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have,
So
I have a little cough, my bad.
no, no, it's fine. You're totally fine. Um, so So you went fully in support of Trump, but prior to that, did you have different political views or?
I didn't really care about politics that much before I turned 18 because I had school
Yeah.
and I wanted to get A's. Asian stereotype, am I right? You gotta get A's.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, true. Um, so outside of Cozy, who were your role models growing up?
Outside of the cozy empire, PewDiePie, PewDiePie. I'm
Okay.
a big PewDiePie fan. I even have some of his keycaps.
Yeah. I actually really like PewDiePie as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a huge PewDiePie fan. Um, who else?
Any other creators? My well, outside of cozy, my parents.
Mhm.
They're very helpful to society. They're both doctors.
Mhm.
My sister, my grandpa is deeply religious and very traditionalist. So
Mhm.
yeah, that inspired me to be very traditional and not like accept the left at all. No homosexuality, no gays.
Mhm. Mhm.
So my grandpa's a big influence on me.
Mhm. Okay. And what about PewDiePie do you like so much?
His positivity, his charisma, his
Mm.
products, um, his go-to attitude about life. That's what
Mhm.
makes him a good person.
Mm. Okay. And how long have you known Ethan Ralph for?
Well, since April when I first met him at Kingpin. I
Okay.
really liked the debate he did between Destiny and Nick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. And so since April you've known him and you've been friends with him and um pretty close then.
Yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course. He's helped me out. I'm helping him out. Like
Yeah.
iron sharpens iron. You know what the saying goes.
I'm sorry?
Iron sharpens iron.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron. Okay. And what ways do like Nick and Ethan and other cozy people help you out?
Well, whenever I go to a IRL event, usually most of them are hosted by Protect Texas Kids, by Kelly Neidert. I asked them
Uh-huh.
very politely, hey, there's this event where they're trying to brainwash little boys and girls, and I was hoping if you could restream, share the word, spread the word around that this is happening in Texas, of all places.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And they'll spread the word for you and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, if they want to, they
Uh-huh.
can spread the word. They can watch my stream on my
Mhm.
YouTube and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm
Eh,
basically like a reporter with my tripod.
Yeah. That's cool. Um are there any other ways they provide like mentorship to you?
They provide some advice, but
Yeah.
I just want to be myself at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And as far as like stuff that you do for them, what kind of stuff do you do for them in return?
Let's see. In return, okay. So you okay? I'm not gonna lie. I actually gave most of my super chats to my friend Ethan. So he helps me out. I help him out. I retweet his stuff on Twitter. I
Uh-huh.
give him super chats. I bought some tickets to Alpha Mania. Send him money via Power Chat, and I support him financially and
Okay.
digitally as well.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So yeah, you support them financially, digitally, and you give them support in all those different ways.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. And uh so are what do your parents think of America First?
My dad is a little bit on the edge. He's like a boomer conservative. My
Mm,
mom, uh, well, my mom likes Trump, and my mom likes Trump, and I found out she likes Andrew Tate. So yeah,
okay.
yeah, I think they're both conservative because mom loves Tate and dad is a conservative as well.
Okay. So they're conservatives, but do they have any specific thoughts on like on Ethan or on Nick or anything like that or the Kanye stuff?
Uh, my dad thinks Ye is a little bit crazy.
Mm,
Um, My dad asked him very uh, my dad asked a very interesting question. Why does Nick say N-word, and they like he was
mm,
talking about that with Ethan. Both of my parents have talked to him.
mm, mhm,
They
mhm.
think he's all right, he's cool.
Yeah. How much do they know about Nick?
Not that much, very little.
Mm,
Sadly, the media is controlled by Jay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I personally, I just had to say this because I personally disagree with it, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, so you say your parents don't really know too much about Nick because of the way that the media is.
Pretty much. My dad asked him questions, but YouTube and
Yeah.
some words not said. I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm a nice guy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so do you do anything special to help Nick or help other cozy streamers, just like you help Ralph?
Hmm. To be honest, I wish I did more for the other cozy streamers.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
And do you feel like it's worth it, everything that you give and get back from them?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
worth it because
Yeah.
it's getting the word out. Because if you get the word out to the viewers on Cozy, then those viewers can tell the parents, their mom, their dad, their siblings, their friends. So it's like a domino effect.
Mhm.
So I think
Mhm.
it's worth it in the end.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
And when you say you like give your super chats to Ethan, you mean like what you make
Oh,
off of
right. I just
YouTube?
remembered something. I actually donated $100 to Nick Fuentes, and then
Oh,
let's see,
okay.
and then I don't remember. I think Destiny clickbaited. Yeah, Destiny did like some clickbait stuff. He was like going to debate Jordan B. Peterson, and then my super chat wasn't let on his stream, so he wanted to
Oh.
restream that. So I'm like, oh man,
Hmm. Okay.
that was so long ago. I don't remember the full details.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Uh let me see. So um what do you personally believe in when it comes to like politics?
Far right, you know,
Mhm.
I agree with 90% of what Nick says. I
Mhm.
just don't think the fast food. I don't like fast food, and I like Nick doesn't. I don't know if this is true. I don't know everything about Nick. I just know me and the fast food question. Him and I disagree with on. Yeah, he's pro
Mhm.
fast food. I'm anti fast food.
Mhm. 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 Were there any other things that you think you disagree with him on?
Hmm. I
Or
think
anything you
he
disagree
said
with?
like. I think he said like all women are evil, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Look, I was told by Ethan to say the truth, and I'm trying to be truthful.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to watch my words so that it's not
Yeah,
used
no,
against me.
I'm trying.
I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Is he
Um
it's
taking
okay. It's
Bixby or
fine.
something? Where does he see himself in the white Christian nationalist landscape?
oh. Somebody wanted me to ask you, where do you see yourself in the white Christian nationalist landscape?
Uh, like, well, I see myself as. Well, here's the thing: in the white Christian nationalist landscape, I see myself as like a supporter of AF. Like
Mhm.
in 2023, I kind of want to be. How should I put it? Rich myself, so I can give money to America First and stuff like that. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Um so you want to be, I guess,
Basically, in 2023, I want to be part of the political donor class, except for the far right.
except for the far right.
I think I
Okay.
said the E one, right? Well, yeah. Like, you know
Oh,
how the political donor class donates to like Jewish organizations and like moderates and rhinos and lefties? Well, I want to do that same thing, but for like,
okay, I see what you're saying. I see
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying. Okay.
Like for Fuentes and for like True Texas Project and all those organizations. Basically like like Don Huffines, he donated
Mhm.
$20,000 to protect not True Texas Project. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Um Somebody wanted to ask, because this is kind of like a common meme, very memed quote from Nick Fuentes. Is a man having sex with woman gay?
Is a man having sex with woman gay? My principle on that is no sex before marriage.
Okay.
So if you're married, you could talk about having kids and having sex.
Mhm. Okay.
Homosexuality is bad.
All right.
It's
What are
evil.
your aspirations for your future?
Ooh, that's a good question. Uh, my aspirations for future is, well, when I turn 35, I want to run for governor of Texas. It's going to
Okay.
be awesome. We're going to secure the border finally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Um so you want to secure the border in Texas, and your aspirations are to run for political office, specifically governor of Texas.
Yes.
Okay. What are any other any other things that you want to aspire for in the future?
Hmm, let's see. In the future, I want to make the world a better place. I want to restore morality back into our society, put the Bible back in our schools, religious studies. Now I'm just explaining policy. Basically, I just want to like be like Huff Fines, but like for the far right. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense. I guess sometimes
Yeah.
I get confused.
Do you want to get married in the future and have kids, start a family, things like that?
Yeah, but I want to focus on the career part first, for
Okay.
sure.
All right. Um so how long have you known Alex Stein for?
Oh, okay. So I talked about how I met Ethan Lau from the Kingpin. I met Alex Stein at the same time, like in the
Oh,
same
okay.
event. I was very insulted when he was like saying, I don't remember what he said about me, but I didn't realize he was a comedian at the time, and I didn't know who he was. It wasn't until later that I found out. I was
Okay.
just there to meet Ethan.
Yeah. Okay. Did you like his pranks in the past, or you didn't really know
I
anything
like
about
I
him?
liked his pranks in the past, but then he called Yoba a Fed, and just oh dear, that's where
Yeah.
all the drama started. Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Were there other things that he said that you disagreed with?
Well, he also called the Groypers gay, which I disagree with. I've talked to Groypers on the daily, and they're not gay. They're Christians.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
and they're not gay. Groypers are not gay. They're not.
Well, there's some. I mean, I know Groypers aren't gay, but there are some Christians who identify as gay, in the
That
U.S.
doesn't work. That's a false dichotomy. You can't be Christian and gay. Leviticus 18:22. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you think gay is, right? If you think gay is,
A
like,
relationship between uh two of the same sexes and gender. That is gay.
okay, but let's say it's a person who just is attracted to people of the same sex, but they don't act on it.
Still homosexuality.
Yeah, but they could be a
But
Christian
like
though.
if it's like if a son loves his mother, that's not homosexuality. That's parental love. So
Right,
yeah.
but I guess what I'm asking is it's feasible that there could be like somebody who knows inside that they're sexually attracted to people of the same gender but never acts on it, but still identifies as a Christian, right?
Okay, that's very confusing. I'm very simple. I'm very traditional. Homosexuality is bad because God says it's wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm not disputing
I'm
you on
so sorry.
that.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
I'm no, no, you're
I don't know how
fine.
to
You're
answer
fine.
this question properly. I gotta write
Uh
stuff down and then think about it.
yeah, no, it's fine.
I
I
didn't have
it's
time for
just
that.
yeah, no, I was just curious, because there are some people who don't act on that, who just know that. And if you define gay as just the act, then you would be saying that these people who don't act on it are not gay.
All the gay is wrong. That's yeah.
Okay.
Like all homosexuality is wrong. All of
Mm,
it. Like I
okay.
am very extremist when it comes. I am very homophobic.
Uh-huh.
I want nothing to. I want no homosexuality. I want no gay. I want no LGBTQ. None of that. That's my position on
Okay.
things. Yeah.
So you said you help out with Cozy a lot. And you help out with AF. Do you ever help them in person?
I wish I did, honestly. That would have been nice.
Huh. Okay. Um,
I am open
I
to helping them. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And you said in the future you want to be a top political donor. Do you think that you're a top political donor right now?
No.
Oh, okay. How much do you think you've given to AF in the past?
Probably. Well, are you talking about streamers? Well, I gave 100 to Nick, and then I gave over 200 to Ethan.
Hmm.
Ethan is like, I think he's America First adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he
Yeah.
is, yeah. And you, like total, you think that you've given about $300 to them, or do you think you've given more?
Well, via super chat, I given like at least 120, but with the tickets I sent to Ethan, well over 100.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
the physical events that are hosted by Ethan Ralph.
Mhm. Okay. Um, Why did you decide to go to Alex Stein's show?
Oh yeah, the Christmas special. Well, it's because Alex Stein called Yoba Fed and Ethan Ralph's. I got my note right here. Um, Telegram call-in section. So Alex Stein called Yoba Fed. This event came up, and I was like, "Hey, I'll go do a vlog there, and then I'll ask the question to Alex Stein." I shook his hand like a
Mhm.
polite guy, and I said, "Hey, why'd you call Yoba Fed?" And he explained, and I'm like, and then I got happy that Alex Stein answered my question and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Um, and so you just decided to go because you didn't like what he said about Yoba.
Yeah, I love Yoba. I've talked to him numerous times. He's actually very polite, you know.
Okay. Mm.
So Alex Stein calling Yoba a Fed just rubbed me the long way, and I wanted to get some answers out of that. While
Mhm.
also vlogging.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. And you had said there that you are Ethan Ralph's protege. Do you
I
consider
didn't realize.
yourself?
I didn't know. I think he said it was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was joking at the time when he said that. It was a couple of months ago. I don't remember. I
Oh,
gotta
okay.
tell the truth. No lies.
It, so, um, so you, okay, I guess, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about this.
It's okay.
Yeah. So he told you previously that he felt you were his protege, but he was joking, essentially, is what you're saying.
I don't. I don't. I don't know. Honestly,
Okay. All right.
I think it happened months ago.
Did
I
you
don't remember.
genuinely believe that you were his protege?
I genuinely believe that.
Okay. All right. And so when you said that, you said it because you genuinely believed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize at the time they were just joking around. I took that seriously. But I still like Ethan because of his political stances and his unwillingness to compromise to the left and bow to them. That's what I like.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
I look
Um.
at I when I try to support people, I look at their political values, you know,
Mhm.
like are
Yeah.
they pro life? Are they pro Second Amendment? Are they pro putting God back in our schools via Christianity and biblical studies? Are they for ending property taxes? You know, all the stuff that affects society today.
Mm. I'm trying to see if chat has any questions here. Um. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to super chat as well. And let's see. So basically, when you had said that Alex Stein's show, you said it because you genuinely believed it. And you said, I remember you said specifically, I'm Ethan Ralph's protege, and I have to get the content, right? Or something like that. Oh, you're muted, I think.
My bad.
Uh,
I was just, I'm mostly known for my ILL stuff, like filming and stuff, like
mhm,
ILL filming, VODs, gaming, all that stuff. Yeah.
mhm. Okay.
And I actually done this before at True Texas Project meeting, so I thought it was okay. I thought
Oh, so
that
you
would
went
be
to a Texas project meeting and you said that you were Ethan Ralph's protege and
no,
you
no, like I do. I basically go to True Texas Project meet like get-togethers, and I film like the speakers who go on the stage and talk about their political views and then I get the stream and then I put it to YouTube.
okay. All
Like when you
right.
hit the end button after like the event's over, like usually they're like an hour 30 minutes long. So once the event's over, I just click end and then it goes to the channel.
Um, do you know BPF?
Me? Not really.
Not really. Okay. He's in the
No.
chat. And he's
Great.
asking. Yeah.
I think Ethan doesn't like that guy, so I'm just gonna
Oh, no, no, don't go away. Wait, I'm not
no, no,
finished yet.
not go away, but like I'm
Okay.
not gonna interact with that guy.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ethan doesn't like him.
Okay. Um okay. What do you think is important for us to know about that situation with Alex Stein and Ethan Ralph?
Okay, so this is okay. You remember how I said I like wrote a lot of things
Mhm.
on the well, here's the part where I read it all. So basically, in Ethan Laub's Telegram call-in section, Yoba and Alex got into a heated discussion. Yoba was complaining how Alex Stein was always pushing the interview Baked was going to have on Wake and Bake. So basically, uh, uh, Yoba got upset at Alex Stein because they scheduled an interview. Like Yoba scheduled an interview with Alex Stein, but Alex Stein kept pushing it back, like keep delaying it.
Mhm.
So they got into a heated argument inside the Ethan Ralph Telegram call-in section. I think Laura Luma, Bibble, Big Tech was there. Yeah, Big Tech I think was there. Then Yoba, then Alex Stein. So Alex Stein and Yoba got into a heated argument, and in the end, Alex Stein called Yoba a Fed. So that pushed me off the long that Alex Stein. No,
Mhm.
man, I'm so confused. Yoba's not a Fed. I want to make
Mhm.
that very clear. I'm pro Yoba.
Okay.
So I got upset at that. So I went to his event on the 22nd, I believe. Or was it 20? Yeah, 22nd. It was on a Thursday. So I went to the event, Alex Stein event, Christmas special on the 22nd to vlog the event as well as ask him the Yoba question.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Okay.
keep in mind, I went to that event on my own. Some people are saying, oh, Ethan Welp sent you. I purchased the ticket myself. I drove there myself and I went in myself. I wanted to go myself to Alex Stein's event and I wanted to ask why Alex Stein called Yoba a Fed. And then, I got some I basically streamed it. I got a vlog for my YouTube channel. And then the next day, when I returned to ask why did he call the Groypers gay, apparently they didn't like me vlogging their
Mhm.
event.
So,
So
I guess the one thing I would ask is, do you think that I think most people would look at stand up and say that's one of the last places where freedom of speech is really allowed, and that's one of the last places where really nothing is off limits when it comes to jokes. Do you believe that about stand up, or you think that he shouldn't have been making those jokes about Groypers?
uh, I'm loyal to the Groyper. I'm pro Groyper. I'm pro AF. Well, yeah, I'm pro AF. I'm pro Groyper. I love the Groypers. I don't think the Groyper comment was appropriate and it's all like false info. So I think when he called the Groypers gay, no, wait, I know when he called the Groypers gay, it was very inappropriate of him to do that. And apparently they didn't like me streaming the event because, oh, they were like spoken out on me. Oh, why did you stream the event? It's a private event. I mean, I paid money. So, oh, why did you stream the event? Why did you stream the event? Because I wanted to get content and stuff. And they said, oh, you can't go into this event now. And I'm like, I didn't want to go anyways. I wanted to ask a question. And then, like, one of his guys, this is the part where I read this. One of his guys, I think his name is Alex Strunger, was shining an LED light 1 to 3 feet away from me. As a result, I may have gotten a, like, you know how like a bright light is shining in
Mhm.
your eye when you blink, you could see the strobe.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, he was spoken out. Why did you record why did you record the Alex Stein event? And then he was spoken about, oh, but people paid money for this, and you're literally recording an independent creator at his event. And I'm like, in my head, independent. He has a contract with Blaze TV. What? How is that independent? You have a contract.
Mm.
But I didn't get to say that because I was too focused on the light shining in my eye, 1 to 3 feet away from me. So I was just very pissed and I'm pissed at him at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm. So, regarding
I can focus on.
so regarding Ethan Ralph, I know you consider him a mentor. How do you feel about um the allegations about him that accuse him of unchristian behavior?
I think, well, I don't know what happened before he joined Cozy, but what I can tell you is he's losing weight, he's getting closer to God, and he's improving himself.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
know,
Okay. Somebody submitted a super chat to ask, what did Ralph ask you to message Ella Malding? I'm not sure what this
oh,
is or
oh,
what this means.
basically, okay, so basically, uh, I did not prepare for that question. I am so sorry if I get some stuff wrong. I was coming on this stream so I could explain what happened between Ethan Ralph and Alex Stein and Yoba. Basically, I know him. Basically, Ethan Ralph and Ella Malding, they shoot. I did not prepare for that. So basically, oh dang it. I honestly forgot. Basically, like they got into basically she was like, oh, if you don't know anything about me, don't talk about me. And then Ethan Ralph was like, I could talk about whoever I want, it's my show. And basically and Ethan Ralph co-star Malding because her Twitter account got deleted and all this stuff happened. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
If I answered that horribly to your live chat, I'm sorry. I was
no, you're
not
fine.
prepared.
You're fine. So, somebody sent a super chat earlier asking, can you ask him if Ralph genuinely sent him there?
No, I was not sent by Ethan Ralph. I went on my own.
Okay. All right. And just so chat knows, if you're sending me super chats, I'm not super up to date on this lore, guys, so please try not to get me into trouble. So, all right. Any other questions, chat? Please submit them. Somebody submitted a donation to ask if you will say that if you will say you rascally rabbit.
Really? Nah, I don't want. I don't want to
Okay.
honestly.
All right. Fair enough. Somebody sent $10 to say, are you still going to Ralphomania since Ralph canceled your VIP status? Also, ask if he will say you rascally rabbit. Okay, that's the second one.
I'm. Well, here's the thing. I think it's a misunderstanding about what happened. I know that we could talk this out like adults, me and Ralph, and we can get along perfectly fine. The same thing happened with Brittany and Bjornsson, so I think it can happen between us. Yeah. And I'm still
Okay.
going to Ralph for Mania. Look, our guy Kai Klebs is going on an exclusion, like not a mission trip to Argentina. So I gotta say, see you soon. I wish him luck and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then there's also gonna be a lot of nice people there, like Dalton, Tyler,
Mm.
Pearson, so many good people. So I'm excited to meet all of them and get to know them. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more of a real life guy. I'm more like a I'm more like a real life guy. I care about real life things.
Yeah. So I have another question for you from the audience. Um, uh, somebody asked, is your guest willing to swear to God that none of the
To say
answers?
freaking rascally rabbit,
Oh,
make him Stardust.
sorry, I got a message through my chat. So somebody sent a super chat to ask, is your guest willing to swear to God that none of the answers he has given were provided by anyone else but himself? Did anyone help him prepare what to say?
Well, okay, so like I said in the beginning, I typed out some notes about the Ethan Ralph and Yova situation. All of that was done by myself. I mean, do you want me to send you the notes?
Wait, are you sure? Yeah. Is okay. Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll do it right now. I typed it out myself, so there might be a little bit. It was last minute. It was
Mhm.
last minute. I think I saw your tweet yesterday. I didn't have time to get to it because I was busy with my family and stuff.
Mhm. Okay.
Dang my
Yeah.
notes.
And so you typed out the notes yourself. Nobody else helped you. Anything like
Yeah,
that.
no one helped me with the notes. It's all me.
Okay. All right. So you're willing to swear on God about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, let me take a look at the notes. One moment
I sent
here.
it to your Twitter. Hopefully Twitter is not down again or something.
What do you
Okay.
think of the
Oh shoot,
Groypers
did
that
I
have
send
been
over my
arrested thus
I
far?
sent over my wait, I'm so sorry. I should have. Oh wait, no I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I didn't.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Somebody asked, what do you think of the Groypers that have been arrested thus far?
Are you talking about January? Are you talking about January 6th?
I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I'm
I
just
don't.
reading these questions, so yeah.
Uh, the Goibas got arrested so far. Yeah, I think CP child pornography was found on Latino Zoomers phone,
Mm,
so that's justified. You shouldn't have child pornography on your phone. And then what else? The January 6th Patriots, pardon them all. Just pardon everyone that was part of January 6th. Pardon everyone. Just
mhm.
pardon everyone on January 6th. 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The next question is, has Ali Jamal seen the Ethan Ralph tape?
No.
Okay. Do you know about it?
I don't know. I didn't know. I'm going to be honest. I did not know anything about Ethan Ralph until I saw him on Cozy. If it wasn't for Cozy, I would have never known about Ethan.
Okay. The messages he sent Ella Malding were in September. He is talking about something from a couple of weeks ago. What did he have you send Ella? Is what this other person is super chatting.
Who's he? Me
Nikki?
or
Yeah, I think they're asking you. The messages you sent Ella Malding were in September. You're talking about something else from a couple of weeks ago. What did what did they have you send Ella?
Ethan? Oh, oh, I remember now. Uh, Basically, Ethan Ralph was asking me to ask Ella, "Hey, do you want to come over to the movie night that was supposed to happen in October?" She said no because she got a new job. I think that's what they're talking about.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I like look, anyone that's part of America First and who are nice and respectful, I like them. I like talking to them. They're
Mhm.
good people. Like Kai and Mr. Groyper in Amerigo, Oklahoma. They have good hearts. Yes. AF
Um,
supporters are good too. Yes.
okay. Let's see. What video games do you play that are your favorite?
That was the best question of them all. I love Minecraft, Star Wars Squadrons. You know, I used to play Terraria. I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 too. Yeah, those are my favorite games so far.
Okay. What did you think of Ethan Ralph making his mother walk to dialysis in the summer heat?
I don't know anything about that, honestly.
Okay. Was it hard to see Latino Zoomer arrested when he was a loyal AF intern?
Hmm. Well, here's the truth about Latino Zoomer. Uh, the day after the Las Vegas movie premiere was over, Latino Zoomer called me. In the call, Red Eagle Politics was in that call. He endorsed me to get on Cozy. So
Mm,
through Latino Zoomer, Red Eagle Politics endorsed me to get on Cozy. But we like Red Eagle Politics. He's
mhm.
awesome, smart, and a genius.
Mm.
I've met
Okay.
him many times. He's been very polite to me. He's been very kind and supportive of conservatives like the KGB show and John Boyle and all those guys.
Okay.
But a
And
lot of people don't like him because he's like APU-ish. I'm just telling people my experience with him, IOL.
yeah. So I saw Mr. Medicare in the chat. And I
The
wanted
real
to
one or the fake one? There's a lot of impersonators on
I don't know if
YouTube.
it's the real one or the fake one. If he wants to, he can feel free to jump on. Um, uh, he actually just submitted a super chat. You were in a private call with Zoomer, Ollie. How many times were you in calls with him?
Not a big fan of Medica. I think once or three times, but that was before he went to jail. Look, I didn't know anything about Latino Zoomer when I was watching Cozy TV. I didn't know the lore. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know everything. And sometimes, people make mistakes and whatnot. That's just how life is. We got to keep pushing forward.
Okay. Um, Somebody sent a super chat to say, "Hey Ollie, you can always refuse to answer any of those questions if they could implicate you or cause backlash. That's true."
That is true. I should have known that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah. I think he wants to join. Um. I just sent the link to Vex. So.
not really a big fan of medical, honestly. Not really.
Oh, really? Would you be willing to just answer a couple of questions from him
I'll
if he were nice
try.
enough to you?
Look. I'll try. I
I'll
was
make
just
sure
here
he's
to
nice to you. Okay.
okay. But I don't want to piss off Ethan. Wow. I don't know how to I like the one thing I want to work on for next year is balance. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
balancing friends and
Yeah.
allies and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
I'm probably gonna spurg at this. Basically, I was told just tell the truth about what happened with the Yova situation and the Alex Stein
Yeah,
situation.
I
And
think you did a
any
great
question,
job on
yeah,
telling the truth. And I think I don't see any reason why you should be worried or anything like that. So,
yeah. Well, I don't want to get cursed by Ethan. The Ralph curse. Ooh, I don't want to.
yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to get cursed.
Okay. I'll just I'm sure Jim will be nice when he gets here. So. Oh, he says, "I don't want to join. It's fine, Ollie. Don't worry about it. Just do your interview with Stardust." Okay, I
Okay.
appreciate that. Um Okay. Any further questions, chat? Let's see. Um, so I guess what are your biggest anxieties for the future?
My biggest anxieties are failure, uh, getting banned from more AF events because uh, my friend Oklahoma Groyper asked one of the guys, "Hey, was the band real from the Las Vegas movie premiere?" And that guy said yes to Oklahoma, so I trust Oklahoma. I don't want to get banned from any more events. I just want to be myself. Uh,
Mm,
Fear, failure, not succeeding, not achieving your dreams, that is what gives me the most anxiety because a true man always has dreams to achieve, and a man must have purpose in his life in order life, Life. That may have sounded like a W from the mic, so I had to spell it out just to clear it up.
mm.
So yeah, a man must have purpose, meaning, dreams, and aspirations to be masculine and stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Estrogen is a fear that I have.
You have a fear of
Snakes?
estrogen. Why are you afraid
Yeah,
of estrogen?
because for men, it's not good.
Yeah, but
They
it's
they
not like you're
basically
just
become
stumbling
lazy.
across it on in your daily life, right? It's not like
I
you're
mean,
gonna accidentally have it in
it's
your food.
everywhere. I mean, veggie oil, canola oil,
That's not the same
tofu.
estrogen. That's not the same estrogen that
I'm
um
always skeptical. I'm always skeptical.
okay. Well, just so you know, that's not the same estrogen that has an effect on humans. Uh I guess and plus estrogen is good. You want, one day to have a wife that has estrogen preferably, right? Because if she didn't, that would be gay, I'm assuming. So, yeah. Um do you think sex before marriage is gay?
Sex before marriage isn't very biblical and it's not conservative. Sex before marriage is a big no-no for me.
Mm,
You got to get married first, then talk about having kids.
mm. Okay. And your parents, do they have the same view as you on this about
Yes, they
marriage? Mm,
do.
hmm.
They do.
Okay.
100%, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, uh, how did your parents raise you? Did they raise you with conservative views your whole life?
They were apolitical when they raised me. I had
Hmm.
to find conservatism on my own. I almost went to the left, but then I realized, oh, Tulsi's an idiot, so I moved right. And then since then, it was a rabbit hole. I ran into Kai, then John Doyle, then Nick, no, Elijah Schaefer, then Nick, and then I wanted to see where all this far right stuff came, so I did some digging here and there. I basically stumbled onto the
Mm,
AF
mhm.
Groyper sphere, and I've been having a nice time. I've been enjoying talking to
Mm.
them. It's
What religion are your parents?
Sunni Islam.
Sunni Islam? Okay. Are you also a Sunni Muslim or
I wanna convert. I'm actually non-denom, but I just wanna fully convert by next year.
a
Or when
convert
a
to what?
baptism Christianity. I'm a Christian. I don't think Muhammad what he did was correct when raped Aisha. I don't
Uh,
think that was right.
okay.
So I don't want to be no atheism, no atheism, no atheism, and no gay too. I I don't want to get disowned by my parents.
What do
And
you think of
also,
that? Fuentes pleading
being
the fifth over
atheist
50
is.
times to
I'm
the
also
Jan
scared
6
of
committee.
atheists because they worship Satan.
Mm.
They debaptize people, which I think is just ill.
Yeah. Okay, somebody just asked, what do you think of Nick Fuentes pleading the fifth over 50 times to the January 6th committee? By the way, apologies, chat, for still having Jar Jar on. So sorry. So,
I think it's based. It's within his right to plead the
mhm.
fifth.
Okay. Okay. And then the other question that I saw in the chat was, Was Nick sad to see Latino Zoomer arrested since he worked so hard for America First as an intern?
I don't know the feelings of other people. I can't read
Okay.
minds.
Mhm, mhm. Okay. All right. Um. Let's see here. Star, you have a very good therapy voice. Wow. Thanks. So, so I guess when did you realize that you were Christian or realize that you weren't Muslim?
I just did some research about what actually happened with Muhammad and not worthy of prophet status.
Okay. Okay. Were you a devout believer before?
Hmm. I didn't really care all that much, but I was never going to turn atheist or gay.
Somebody wanted to ask, would your parents disown you for leaving Islam?
No,
No. Okay.
no. I already talked to them about it.
Mm.
They were
How did they feel?
cool. They were a little shocked, but everything
Mm.
was smoothed out. They said
Yeah.
you cannot be atheist, and you cannot be gay.
Mm.
So I was never gonna do that. No gay, no atheist.
Mhm.
I
Well, I
believe in
don't. To
God.
be fair, I don't think gay is a religion, but yeah.
It's I mean, like they have their own banner, the rainbow flag that gets uglier every year. They have their own cult, which is Antifa and
I don't
Stephen
think Antifa is the
Monselli,
cult of
the
gay.
LGBTQ community. Like they show up to these gay events. I'm
Well, they
more of a
all,
guy who
there's a lot
sees
of
stuff with his eyes because I
uh-huh.
got eyes.
But
I'm more of a
they
guy.
all fight with each other as well, right? They
Oh
all have
well,
infighting.
there's always going to be infighting on both the left and the right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
Antifa's just like they self harm themselves. They protect grooming. They do all this stuff.
you
That's
think they
just
protect grooming?
yeah, they do. They protect child grooming. Have you seen the drag shows that are happening in Texas? They're literally
I didn't know
okay.
Antifa was behind those.
Well, so okay, so here's how it goes. Antifa shows up to the building that's hosting the drag party, the transgender story hour. They're there. They have their banner, the pride flag. They have the LGBTQIA whatever flag. They are basically like bodyguards. And
Mm.
so whenever someone leaves the building, they escort them to their car.
Mm.
They act like a they act like a uh, indirect police force when any of these events happen, when it's relevant.
Mm. And you think that they are behind the drag
They're
story times?
interconnected, so they work together. So yes,
They're interconnected. I didn't know that they were
yeah,
interconnected.
like um, yeah, yeah, they are. Because like at the bookstore, the owner openly celebrated that the Antifa guards were there,
Mm. Okay,
and
so
basically,
just
I think behind
yeah.
the scenes they talked to each other.
Okay. So just I have a couple more questions, just two more, and then I'll let you go. The first one is what's your favorite Pokemon or Minecraft character?
Oh, that's tricky. Uh, my favorite Pokemon is Arceus. My second favorite Pokemon is a Kyogre Primal form. And then my favorite Minecraft character. Well, I don't actually have a favorite Minecraft character. I just use Luffy's skin.
Hmm. Okay. And I guess my final question is what do you think AF stands for and what do you think its platform stands for?
The platform, I believe, is they're more Christ oriented. They're more Jesus. They're like America first. The main religion is Jesus Christ. Any denomination can basically be part of its community, whether you're Mormon, Catholic, or Protestant. So yeah, they're mostly Christian nationalists. They are very conservative. I've noticed. Like they want to get rid of the 1960s immigration quota, which I'm no, wait. They want to restore the immigration quotas. I am so sorry about that. They want to restore the immigration quotas when there was like less immigrants in our country.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Yay? And do you think Hitler is based?
Ah, It was okay. He invaded Russia, so like I love Russia. I'm Z, I love Russia.
Mhm.
He is a very arrogant guy. You see, his advisors actually suggested invade North Africa to get oil for his giant military. But out of his fear for communism, he decided to invade the USSR.
Mm.
I think if Hitler actually paid attention to what his advisors were telling him, he could have won World War II. And well, in all honesty, he should have communicated with Japan. That way, the United States could have stayed out of World War II.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna end it there, but I have one last question from a super chatter. And there apparently, is it true that people are sending inappropriate things to your sister?
Oh, that drama? I think that happened in my Telegram community. Basically, they were joking around about rape and stuff. I was like, I think there should be some boundaries. But
Yeah.
the overall, in the first phase, when you like interact, they're really high energy.
Mm.
But after a while, you get to know them. They're pretty chill.
Okay.
Oh, and the Ye question. I support Ye 100%. He is preaching the gospel in public, which I love to see more of that. Like in Turkey, they played the prayer to Allah, and I think that's very good for their society. I think we need to have the same thing, but for Christianity in the United States, whenever like it's a Sunday or a Saturday,
Mm.
and all the public streets just like play religious music and stuff.
Mm. Okay. I think that's about it. Um, if you had anything else you wanted to say before we kind of end this, I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me and answering my
No problem.
questions. Yeah.
Okay, well, my thing is, some people got mad at me at the Stein event because I misbehaved. I literally just saw he also Alex Stein also had cross dressing at his event. I can confirm that. There was cross dressing at Alex Stein's event. So be upset at the person who supported sin, not at the person who exposed the sin, to the Christians in the audience. Yes. And is it okay if I plug myself in?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. If you want to help me out and support the ILL stuff further, you could go to my YouTube channel, ALI space JAMAL 1776. Hit subscribe, turn on post notices, like all the videos, all that stuff. And Christ is King. Christ will be with you. May Christ be with you. And yeah, thank you for having me on, Stardust. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So,
No problem.
have a great night.
All right.
Mm.
Thank you.